In the middle of the chaos, she's dancing with glee. The world's falling apart, but she's as wild as can be. Zombies roam the streets, but she don't even care. She's got a bottle in her hand and a wild look in her stare. Oh, oh, Snow Beetle, she's a party queen, baking pies while the world's unseen. She don't mind the danger, she don't care to hide. In the middle of the end, she's living her life wide-eyed. Oh, she's got flour on her fingers and frosting on her face. Zombie limbs are stumbling, but she keeps up the pace. From one house to another, she's never in a rush. A dancing baker in the apocalypse in the perfect hush. Oh, Snow Beetle, she's a party queen, baking pies while the world's unseen. She don't mind the danger, she don't care to hide. In the middle of the end, she's living her life wide-eyed. Oh, in every basement, on every floor, there's a rave, there's a table, and there's always more. Pumpkin pies and cupcakes, cider in the air. Zombies at the door, but Snow Beetle doesn't care. Oh, oh, Snow Beetle, she's a party queen, baking pies while the world's unseen. She don't mind the danger, she don't care to hide. In the middle of the end, she's living her life wide-eyed. Oh, so let the dead arise and the cities burn bright. Snow Beetle's got a pie and she's ready for the night. With every beat of the music and every slice of the pie, she'll party till the end with no need to ask why. Oh, Snow Beetle, she'll party on and on and on, baking pies till the last dawn.
Good evening, Knox Country. I'm Snow Beetle and you're not. Welcome back to Project Zomboid. New Player's Survival Guide today with how to adapt using available resources. That's right, I stream Project Zomboid every day. Welcome to the stream, Sierra. Howdy. As well as SG. Welcome back. And we have Lady Snow Beetle, burglar. Survived for 4 days and 12 hours. Practically an eternity. Zombies killed 71 with the wrench. Oh yeah, and she's not wearing any clothes because they're in the washer dryer. We need to go check that. Welcome back, Admiral Sir. He does need to go to sleep, but let's see. I was curious to see what the washer and dryer would do if I closed the game and opened it again. So let's see if it's still running. I still hear it. Well, that's good to know. But all the clothes are dry. Wonder if that's a coincidence or because I closed it and reopened it. So let's shut that off. Can I wear all these straight out of the dryer? It's gonna feel so warm and cozy. She puts her boots and her hat on first. I love it. All right. I thought my clothes. Wait a second. Why? Maybe I should have looked more closely before I pulled them out. Was it not completely clean? Why are my boots? We need better laundry detergent. Yeah, this didn't work out at all. Weird. Get a little shut eye. It's a little bit early, but that's okay. Nope, not walk 2. Oh, I pause it right now? I can. I'm cheating a little bit because I forgot to set my watch. I still can't do it. I don't know what time was it set at. I can't see it. Oh, well. I screwed up. I think we missed the show. Yeah, my bad. Do I have extra watches? I should start carrying them with alarms in them. Set this one at 5:50. And put that in our bag. The one that I'm wearing can be set at noon or for the noon show because actually that's when we're going to be out and about. So maybe, oh, that's fine. And then one more for the 6 p.m. showing. This way I won't forget in the future. Oh, we got emergency traffic. Did I miss it? Average temperature. Light fog. All right, well, we'll deal with that. That's fine. Clear skies. Nothing about air activity. So, all right. Make double check my watches. 11:30. 5:50 in the morning. 5:30 in the evening. Okay. I thought you turn off the TV and all other TVs in the area are off. That show will play. Okay, so that is true. But here's my question. Let's say I turn this off. This is why I never do it. All right. So how do I know, first of all, how far? Well, what's the area I have to have all the TVs off? And does this mean I'm going to go hunting house to house and turn off every TV? Because I don't know how far to go. That's why I've never done it, because I'm like, I can miss one because I don't know the range. So I guess the way I always balanced it in my head or weighed it out in my head is since I don't know like what area I have to shut off. I'd rather have it on so that if the show comes on and I'm nearby and I don't realize it's about to come on, at least I'll catch it. Soup. Welcome, Jack Rossman. Are you having soup? Okay. Let's open the map. Well, not yet. So the reason I called this How to Adapt Using Available Resources. Imaginary soup. That's even better. Could be any kind you want. So last episode, we were going to start building walls out here to protect the staircase in the back of the house. But we do not have an axe, so we can't cut trees down to get logs. So we started looking for an axe. And we could continue. But the problem is we could spend the entire episode looking for an axe and not find one. We considered crafting stone axes, but we need maintenance 1 before we can do that. And we don't have maintenance 1. We could try to figure out a way to grind to get to maintenance 1 so that we can make stone axes, so that we can cut down trees, so that we can make walls. But so there's many options on how we can do things, but those that I just mentioned are going to take a lot more time. So earlier today I was thinking, all right, so what do we have that we can use? I know we have a box of nails. We have a hammer. And last episode, we found planks, like a stash of planks over by the mechanic shop. So technically, we have everything we need to start building, unless there's a carpentry level required for walls. Maybe I should check that first. Let's see. Wooden wall basic, carpentry 2, which we happen to have because we've been watching TV, luckily. All right, so it looks like we could build basic walls planks. So it's good we've been watching TV. Jack Rossman says foraging in the woods yields logs. That's true, but it would take a long time to build like an entire, like, I don't know, maybe I'd have to measure it out, but like maybe 8 by 6. So 6 and 8, so like 14 walls. And we could also pick up the ones that are already on the ground to do that. But I was trying to think of the fastest way to do it, and it might be the planks if there are enough in that trailer. Let's build, says SG. And that's the other thing. If, for all the ideas we can come up with, that's part of the adapting, because maybe we didn't have nails, If we didn't have nails, then we would really have to use logs and rags. So the point is, I think I don't want to waste daylight here, so I'll pause. The point I'm trying to make is, in Zomboid, probably many other games too, but in Zomboid, you generally have multiple options and multiple ways to do things. So I think the trick to survival at the heart of it is you don't always have to do things the difficult way, but you do, or maybe difficult way is not the best way to say it. Since there's more than one way to do things, you can use what you have. If you don't want to spend time and risk going out and finding the things you need to do it the easy way, like finding an axe or making an axe would probably be a lot easier. We just cut down whatever trees we want. Of course, it would take longer, but as far as like imagination wise, it's probably easier. Can you remove the second wood floor tile at the top of the stairs? And that's another possibility. I think you could. I was also thinking, let's say we randomly found a sledge at the beginning. That's all we had. We could sledge out the stairs too. We could simply board up. As far as perimeter goes, as far as adapting and coming up with different solutions, you need to identify the true goal that you're trying to accomplish. So on the surface, we want to make this house a safe house. We want to feel safe and secure going to sleep, spending time in here, working on stuff without fear of a zombie coming crashing through the window and killing us. So at the very basics, if it was an emergency, we could probably take this TV and just put it in front of this door right here. What else? We could block off this entryway right here with furniture so that we could go to sleep safely. The kind of stuff you would do if you were hiding in a safe house on the road. Next level would be maybe to go ahead and board up this door and board up this window and then put like a sheet rope somewhere from one of the other windows to drop down to the ground. That would be another way. Jack says if you're really in a hurry, wouldn't disassembling the lower floors be an option? For getting planks, I think you're right. Of course, the lower floors have tile, so we would need a crowbar to pull those up first. But I think after you do that, you can pull up the floorboards, and depending on skill level, you might be able to get planks. It's also random, I think. See, you could just throw a bunch of furniture down. That's funny. Furniture 2, yes, absolutely. We could block the base of the stairs with a table right here. And then as we expand the idea more, the original plan, I wanted to make basically a wall around here, starting at the edge of this wall, coming all the way around. down to the dumpster, and it would protect this interior area here so they can't get to the stairs. And we would still have access to the main building and the basement. And then beyond that, we could just build a wall all the way around this place to protect the gas pumps, make it give us a safe place to park vehicles. But that would take longer to do and more resources. So the main reason we want to make this safe, at least in my opinion, and why I want to do it is currently July 14th. This is day 6, because you have the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th is day 6. The helicopter can show up on days 6, 7, 8, or 9. So the radio suggests it's not coming today. So we're going to have to keep checking the radio. But since the helicopter could be coming any day now, if we get caught at this house when the helicopter arrives, we can run. But if for some reason we didn't or couldn't run, if the zombies came here, we want to make sure we're safe inside of our safe house. At least so they can't just come in and just kill us. So we have a chance to get away if we have to. A safe exit strategy. We will build a great wall very inexpensively. We won't make the zombies pay for that wall. That'd be cool if we could build a wall out of zombies. I have to remember what weapons I have here. Just take care of this guy first. So what I'm thinking we do is, I should take him to the side of the road. See how many planks we can get and just build a wall, since that's what we have available. And then we can board up, if we have enough, board up the front of the building. Because that's what we have. Instead of spending the time, we could go, a couple days and not find an axe, and then our house is no safer than it was when we started. So we can always change it later when we finally find an axe if we want to. So let's see how much we can hold in this van. I'm going to close it because we're going to have our back turned here. Holds 101. So we can put quite a few planks in here. I think we're going to do that. Now remember, this blue car had 400 horsepower. Let's see what this has. These vans are usually underpowered, but I think they changed it in Build 42. Let's see. See if it's a better vehicle now, a more powerful one. Oh, so this has 400 horsepower. So 400 horsepower. It only weighs 1,099, and it holds 100 cargo. So this is a pretty sweet ride right now, and it's in excellent condition. I just need to put air in the tires. And this is a good loot vehicle right here. Because if we compare this, the trunk holds 101. This one probably holds like 35 maybe. 25. So we're not carrying many planks in here. So this van is our best vehicle right now. You could find a car wreck and block the stairs with it. That's a good idea too. I think you can block the stairs with a normal car. The front tires will block the single tile entrance at the stairs. So they can't crawl under the tires. I mean, I know logically that makes sense that they couldn't, but I always assumed they could crawl under any part of the car. Do the wheels actually block them? That's cool if they do. So I didn't know that. And we should have a box of nails in here if I remember right. Yeah, they're on the table. And the box is 100 nails, so. Now this is light fog. It's probably pretty safe to go grab those planks, because we can still see pretty well if we have to fight. Let's get some water, though. Oh, thought that was still for this. Hey, non-evil self. Beetle of Snow, welcome. All right, let's go get some planks. They cannot crawl they cannot crawl under any part of the car. The tires do stop the zombie in one direction. Okay, cool. The only thing I wouldn't like about that, I guess we could just use a sheet rope. Oops. Where would we put the sheet rope so we know we can climb down safely? Because we won't be able to see the bottom of the sheet rope from whatever window we put it in. But here, I don't even know. None of these windows hang over the edge. That one's over the stairs. That one would probably get us down, but can't really see it from the top of the stairs to verify it's clear. And even if we look here, we can't see down below. So I don't know how we would make sure that the ground floor where the bottom of the rope is clear before we climb down. So that's my concern, unless we somehow blocked it in so it was safe permanently. It would always be a risk to climb out the window. Jack, One Direction mentioned random boy band song starts playing. What have you done? The AI has taken over and is playing songs based on my words. Didn't they used to be able to crawl under cars? Admiral says, I have blocked many a door using a regular car. Sheet rope from the roof to the fenced-in area you're parking. Oh, I forgot about the roof. You're right. SG, yes, they can crawl under cars. I think Admiral just worded it kind of. I understood what he meant after I read it a couple times. When he says they cannot crawl under any part of the car, I think he meant they cannot crawl under every part of the car. But I knew what he meant. At least I think that's what he meant. They can crawl under the car, but he's saying they can't by the wheels. It would stop them in one direction. Not the song. Or not the boy band. Is there anything on there? No, it's decoration. Okay. Let's go get planks. We'll do both. We'll do the planks and the rope. So that'll give us an extra way to get out. Now I'm curious, so I do want to try it with the car because I wonder if the wheel would get in front of that. I wish we were able to crawl under cars so we could test it, you know? Poor lady. She's going to attract some zombies. Mr. Snowbeetle says, Jack, dumb question. Have you ever heard of a mod called Small Town First Responders? If so, would you be interested in testing the Build 42 pre-release? I might be. I've heard of it. I think I have. That's the one with all the cool first responder vehicles, or is there more to it? I know I've played with it before on a server because I remember seeing it. I thought it was mostly about vehicles, but if there's something else to it. Are you the mod creator or you're just curious? Per town police, fire EMS vehicles and uniforms. Okay, yeah, I do remember that. You're the mod dev. Wow. Well, thank you for being here. Yeah, I'd be interested in testing that. Are you trying to uh work out some bugs on it, or and would you want me to just test it while streaming or off stream, or how would you want it done? Wait, what? Spike, welcome in. Admiral says the zombies can crawl under the cars between the wheels, the horizontal and vertical length of the car. That makes sense. Beetle of Snow, park your car tires next to windows, then you will be safe. You can when you become a Zed. Your friend just died. What friend just died? What are you talking about? Jack says, cool. Just kind of sort of expecting a natural run of it on stream if you want. Yeah, I'd do that. Just be aware Brandenburg PD, Ekron Fire Department, and Irvington content not 100% done yet. That's okay. A natural run of it on stream. So we kind of have to make a point to visit as many towns as we could to see all the stuff. About 80% done for those. Okay. Yeah, just let me know how you want me to like reach out to get the mod and all that as far as like on Steam. Either through my Discord. I guess that's the easiest way to contact me. I don't know. It's got Steam pages. Discord works. Okay. My Discord link should be in the channel description. And from there, you can probably. I'm still Discord challenged, but I think you can get my name and even DM me directly if you prefer to do it that way. Unlisted Steam pages. Yeah. That's awesome. I appreciate the opportunity. So if I park it here, try not to hit the dumpster. I can't even run under the stairs anyway. It kind of looks like the wheel is blocking it. What do you think of that bumper, Admiral? Could they get under there? At the 100 Discord limit? Yes, I am in Nomus's Discord. Yes. Yeah, I'm in there. That'll work. Thank you. Appreciate it. I look forward to it. Looks like it lines up good. You need a sheet rope. That looks like it blocks the stairs. Yeah, yeah. I just wanted to see how it would fit there. But it looks like it wouldn't be too bad. So for now, we'll just put that there. This car kind of sucks anyway. So I need to build a short fence, right? Friend request sent. There you go, sir. If you can't get past it, the zombies shouldn't either. Well, zombies can crawl, though. I can't. But I know what you mean. And it's not wall, it's fence, is it? So we could do a crude wooden fence with sticks, a log fence. So we just need 2 logs to make that upstairs. So let's do that. But for the sake of learning, we'll do that as well as start working on the fence. We'll do that first. That way, if the helicopter shows up, like if I don't finish the wall today, we'll have something in place. I have any logs close by? Actually, probably more clear up here by the woods. We just need 2. We can find those on the ground without even foraging. Should be able to anyway. This would be much easier if it wasn't even light fog. I don't want to go where I can't see, though. Admiral says, it is how one makes use of those wrecked cars that are in the red and can barely be driven. Yes, I see your point. The blue one stalls all the time, so it was worth just putting it there. There might be some there that I'm not seeing. The fog is kind of messing with my vision. But yeah, Jack, thanks again for the opportunity. I'll take a look at that after I'm done with the stream and come up with a plan. Nicole plays. You're here at the beginning. Yay. Really is no problem. Well, thanks again. I will try to make it entertaining. Come on, it should not be this hard to find them. Can you block the doors and the stairs at the same time if you park along the outer wall? The other wall? Facing south instead of east? Yes, absolutely. They might still be able to crawl in. I don't know if the zombies... They should be able to attack doors and walls while under a vehicle. Like, kind of like a crawler would do, but I've never seen it happen. You're always entertaining in my book, says Nicole. Oh, thank you for the kind words. Forgive the massive amount of links, so I appreciate it. It's fine. Whale grin bringing the smiles. Should I miss anybody? I think I got everyone. Something to note, since we are learning here, this is a bush, right? Right? No? Maybe it's not giving me the option because I don't have a knife. Just walk through. Okay. I don't think I've covered this. Most of you probably know this already, but for those that don't, walking through bushes and trees, you can hear it rustling. It kind of moves a little bit. Does it more when I'm not aiming. If you're aiming, you can walk through these without getting scratched, cut, or your clothes getting damaged. But if you just like run through them or walk through them a lot, you're risking getting scratched and even getting holes in your clothes. But the way to avoid that is to aim as you walk through them. Or just avoid them altogether. But I keep stumbling through them, so I thought I should mention it. Because they can hurt you. Especially the dead cornfields or whatever they are. Need an axe or a knife, says the little girl. Yeah, that makes sense. That's what I realized as I was asking. So is parking a bunch of cars to make a car wall considered exploiting? No, it wouldn't. Of course, this isn't the rat race either. In the rat race, good luck finding enough cars to make a wall. This is the new player's survival guide. I've been alternating them, sir. Curtis, welcome in. What are we learning today, Maestro? Anything I can think of, but we're trying to make the safe house safe just in case the helicopter event catches us off guard, using the resources that we have available instead of spending the entire episode trying to find an axe or trying to craft an axe by grinding to get maintenance one somehow. Not an exploit because Zeds will crawl under them. Very good point. This is a bush. Best trainer for PZ. Well, it just makes me think of, and I've heard people say it before, but Drunk on Life said it the other day. When he goes, explain it to me like I'm 5. So I try to use that policy. There's a log over there. This is a bush. This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. Let's take this. So we right click to remove log. Now, you can see here my encumbrance went up to overloaded because it's in our main inventory and it weighs 9. So if we right click on it, equip secondary, the encumbrance went away because while it's in secondary, it weighs less because we're actually holding, well, it doesn't weigh less, but we can carry it easier because it's in our hand instead of just like in our pocket or whatever. So that way you can carry some heavy stuff more easily. Another one over here. So you could forage, but that could take longer. So this is a faster way if you can find these logs on the ground. Just right click, remove log. And that will equip primary and hope that we don't get into a fight. So now we're palming 2 logs and we're only weighed down. We're not over encumbered. Oh shit. All right, learning moment. That actually made my heart jump a little bit, hearing the growl that I wasn't expecting. Admiral says, you have several choices for the helicopter demonstrate. Which will you choose? A, walk or drive away. B, hide in a room that cannot be seen into. C, hold up in a zombie-proof area and let them see you. Jack Rossman says, remember when I mentioned foraging logs? Yeah. Oh, is that what you were talking about? I thought you meant actual foraging, like using the investigate area window. But yes, I guess technically this is a form of foraging. You're not wrong. Nicole plays, I wasn't being condescending. It's important. Oh, no, I understand. I know. You are the best newcomer trainer. You remember the details. Oh, thank you. Newbie trainer. You meant both? Gotcha. So yes, what Jack is mentioning there, the way I picked up the logs is also a form of foraging, but it's not about RNG. It's about just finding the item on the ground and picking it up. It just won't allow us to spawn logs in those locations later when we're foraging, at least not as easily. So when you record screech, you're probably wondering how I got into this situation. So we're carrying a log in each hand. Can't really fight. I don't even think we can push like this. So if we got into a fight now, we would probably be in big trouble. So no need to panic. All you need to do is drop them. Unless it was, say, a TV or a small table or a chair or something, those you have to place. At least I think you do. I guess I've never actually tried to drop them, but I always assumed you had to place furniture. But these are just items so we can drop them. So as long as you keep moving, just right click over here. You don't even have to dig through your inventory because this could take you a minute to find where they're at. They're here, but instead of messing with your inventory, just right click on here on the primary and do drop, and she'll just drop it and do it again for the secondary. Drop. We can get those when we're done fighting this guy. Then choose your weapon. Ooh, now we got 2. That could have gotten really spicy. Again, you can stand on the zombie and fight the other one. Or get the zombie to stand on him, but I failed. Game locked up. Alright. We got a third friend coming down to see us. You could probably push the zombie down with 2 logs in hand and stomp. I could try it. You cannot push when you have 2 containers in the hand. Well, let me grab them. Because right now, if we try to push, all right, I want to make sure we can test the capability, primary, secondary. Oh, you can push. All right, thank you for that, Admiral. But if they were bags, you're saying I wouldn't be able to do it. All right, for science. Here we go. Because we're over encumbered, I think it's taking us a little bit longer. I think that affects damage. All right, so we have a couple of logs now. Working on our fitness. And since I didn't show how to do this, it's not really a big thing, but it's important to me. Every time I try to explain this, I I fail at doing it on stream. But at the door, you can open the door with E as you're walking, and then close it again behind you by tapping E after you pass through it. That can come in handy when you're trying to escape zombies too. I just can't always. I can't always do it when I'm trying to. Actually, it's more difficult for me to do it moving from west to east because of where the E key is. But you get the idea. You can do it with gates too, as long as you're in the right spot. Oh, time for TV, at least soon. We need rags. Did I take all these yet? Yeah. I think we have some upstairs. I'm not sure. We'll drop these out on the roof. How did we get out there last time? Was it this one? Oh, we had to go over the wall. No, don't remove curtains. Okay, remember, you can always double check to walk to. This is inside the window, this is outside the window. So there is a green square there. With windows, you can use walk to climb through. And then out here, remember to walk at 90-degree angles. I wonder if we could climb over with walk 2 on this. Nope, the walk 2 is not working. We have to actually use E to climb over. And put it, yeah, right there worked. Go watch TV before I forget. Guess I could solve these real quick. I don't want to lose track of time, so I'm gonna pause it for a second. So when sawing logs, the weird thing is, as you're sawing the logs, your character brings the planks into their inventory, so it gets heavy. So something Admiral taught me is when you're sitting down on the ground, when you're heavily encumbered, you won't take damage. But if you're standing when you do it, your character slowly loses health right here. Your health bar will go down slowly depending on how much weight you're carrying. I mean, we already have muscle strain just from carrying those logs, but we didn't take any damage because it wasn't that heavy. And we're only doing 2 logs, so it probably won't be that heavy, but I just wanted to explain it while I was thinking of it. Today I learned never tried getting on that roof. Oh, yeah. I think Admiral just taught us that a couple episodes ago. I didn't know about it either. I had never tried to climb one of those. So since we have time, I'll show you what I mean. We'll saw one of these. We'll fast forward it. Oh, wait. Actually, let's just stop. We're going to miss our show. Time advanced faster than I thought. Don't walk manually like I'm doing. Actually, I'm not even going to do it. This is too sketchy. Oh, I keep going in here for the TV. You should probably build some wood floor to go around tall walls. That's a good idea. You can see better. Another carpentry episode. I'm just watching the radio. I think we already watched this morning, so it's going to be the same. Yeah. All right. Learning more carpentry as we speak. Nicole says, did you know you can equip logs in your primary and secondary slots and it saves a lot of encumbrance? Absolutely. Spike says, I always set my generators up here and turn a closet into a hallway and door. Up on the roof, I guess. I see. Spike says, just watch out trying to open or close the door with that E that is next to a fence or railing. Yeah, we'll go over that actually. I was thinking that too. Especially if you're a few stories up. Yeah. Very good advice. Fresh cooked egg. Straight from Ovo Farms. We'll eat another one. Because Snowbeetle is the best. On the roof, yeah. Instead of going out the window and around, why not just bust out a door wall through one of those east? Yeah, we could at some point. I don't have a sledge yet, though. I don't think we could do it without a sledge. Someday. All right, rags. Where would I put rags? Do I have them on me? There's 3. 1 in here. Two more. I don't think we need a lot. Where'd I put those ropes at? There they are. All right, so I think we have everything we need. I'm glad I interrupted sawing those logs because I didn't want to saw those. I don't know what I was thinking. Climbing over the invisible wall. I'm like, what's going on? Because we need these to build the wall. So we go to this building crafting menu, the one that looks like a trowel with the bricks. And it's actually a fence. I keep calling it a wall. I got a sledgehammer and machete in Survivor House on a CDA run. And the SOB died. So sad. You could have saved that. That would have been awesome. So we're going to select log fence. And once it's selected, you click, because we have 2 logs and the 2 rags, click build. We wouldn't even need a saw or nails or anything. Why can't I build it at the edge? Is that... So that's a solid tile. But I can't build one at the edge of it? I need to build it there, right? Here isn't going to work. You could remove a floor tile and sheet rope into the garage. Okay. That guy, welcome back. Hey, Snow, sorry I haven't had a chance to catch you on. That's okay. My schedule's ridiculous anyway, but I'm glad you're here now. Admiral says, just to demonstrate, the east edge of that building is a tall wall. East edge of that building is a tall wall. Oh. Oh, I kind of see it now. Why can't I build right there? One space back is your limit. There's this. Oh. So we just can't use the edge then. All right, so we'll use Admiral's idea of going down into the garage. I'm going to figure out where I want it to be, though. So I don't remember exactly what's down there or where. Oh, quit with your sore muscle problem. You're fine. Ah. All right, so could you right inside the door? You can build there because there's a wall. Can't see it from down below. I think it's because the cement wall offset the space required. Walk east and you cannot walk off the roof because it's a... Oh, I'll try it in a second. I'll look at it from the outside too. So it's like invisible to me. I think I know exactly what you mean. So let's put it... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll drop it right there. So 7 away from the door. Oh, duh. Okay. I feel dumb now, but cool. So yeah, I couldn't use that anyway. We have to go up one more floor. which I don't think we can right now. There's a wall, yeah. I understand now. Thanks, guys. So we'll have to do the fireman pole inside. You build wood floor and go around the tall wall. I see. Okay. Well, like you said, let's do the garage one to demonstrate disassembling the floor. I think we can do it. I think Admiral actually pointed this out last time, and I forgot. He was talking about building a wall. Not a wall. A floor. One out here, been pumping it around, something like that. Jedi mind tricks. You build wood floor and go around the tall wall. Oh, I read that right. Alright, so... go right there. Probably not do like a cartoon and disassemble the one I'm standing on. Do I not have the right tools for it? Or is this actual tile and I need to lift up with a crowbar first? I need a sledge then. How do you get to the tippy top? We would need to build stairs. Right click doesn't do it. And I have a screwdriver, saw, and hammer. Forget what you need for a floor. Do I have to use something different? I haven't done this in Build 42 yet. Is there like a... so the disassemble thing doesn't work. Do I have to do it in the building menu maybe? To remove it? Doesn't look like it. So I would need a sledge then. I don't know how else I would do it. Can you build stairs yet? Let's see. I don't think so, but maybe log stairs. Yeah, we could do log stairs. We just need more rags, and we need 12 rags and 12 logs. So it would take significantly more. So I don't know if it's necessary. Yeah. Can you just move it? Move the floor? Can't pick up. Can't rotate it. I don't see an option. I'm probably just doing it wrong though. To chop through any floor in Build 41, you lay down a wood floor tile and then remove the wood floor tile to open up a hole. Really? So with the nails, you right click on the box of nails to open, gives you 100 of them. Keep those in our backpack. Oh, I can't even hold them all. What else is in here? All the sheet rope's taking up all the space. Is there another TV show coming? Yeah, in about an hour and a half. Wait, 3.5 hours. Did I miss the noon show or did I watch that? Let me double check my alarms. They're all set, so what the heck? Oh yeah, those are 2 different times. Yeah, I think it was the noon show I just watched. Let's just go get some planks real quick. We're gonna need them eventually anyway. Oh, and as far as not jumping over stuff, hitting these gates exactly right. I do it all the time. I accidentally climb over the fence, but you can open them standing right next to them by hitting E. But see, I'm hitting E now and it won't close. So you have to be like next to it. Or kind of next to it. But if you're just a little bit off, you accidentally climb the fence. Although I think SG was talking about being close to the edge of a roof doing it. Usually what I do is, again, like with the doors, if I'm going to go through a gate, I'll run so that after I exit the gate, I'm passing through one of the panels and then I can hit E again to close it. So something like this. That way you can do it real quick. It's a little bit harder going inside because you have to be standing in just the right spot. I'm guessing it has to be the tile that's adjacent to the gate. So if I'm here, I'll climb over the fence. If I'm here and hit it, I'm over the fence. But if I'm here and hit it, it closes the gate. So think of it that way. Google says you can only destroy, not disassemble a floor in Build 42. And need a crowbar, axe, or sledgehammer. Not sure I fully believe it, though. We'll try it. Did someone steal the car? No, I moved it around the back, remember? Could you do this in the closets instead of and avoid having to use the roof? Yes. Yep, yep. Garage. I guess we could do it in the storage room. But before it gets dark, or we get the show comes back on, let's go get that. Get some planks real quick and bring them back. Look at all that muscle strain. Probably from climbing the damn fence. Oh, great. Forgot about the backup beeper. And let's drag all this stuff. Oh, wait. You can't access the cargo compartment from in here. That's weird. I thought that was a thing. Maybe some of the vans are different. I really want that van, right? But I would have sworn last episode I was able to access the back. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. Admiral says, I was in Build 42's second floor of a house in Riverside and had the option to remove a floor tile. And I had no crowbar or sledge. Really? It is a nice color. Some vans not all have access to the trunk. Don't access? Okay, cool. I'll try to avoid backing up so we don't get that stupid beeper. I wonder if it's possible to disable that. Probably not. Like, uninstall it from the car or something. I already hear a zombie. Where is he? Did you hear my pretty purple van? They all heard it. We'll do some fence cheese here real quick. Wait for him to drop across. Maybe. It's going to make me work for it. Oh, man. Oh, we got a few friends down there. I know if I leave him, he's going to come get me. Should have got some water before we left. There's a cooler upstairs, though, so we'll do that. Oh, a bathroom in there, too. All right. So. Oh, there's a zombie inside that container now. I think I knocked on that door last time and they didn't come to the door, so guess I can let them break that out. It's gonna take a long time to. I don't. Yeah, you're right. I didn't. Could crouch and whisper at them. It's true. Is your rat race run still going? It is that guy. I'm just alternating between this and that. So we're thirsty and we're a little weighed down. I could drop some stuff, but I started this explanation when we had the pain moodle for the we still have muscle strain. So we have a little bit of muscle strain. But I was going to use the fences to make it easier to kill them, but I guess it's not necessary. We'll do it anyway. Just you, huh? Your friend's not interested. He's not even backing you up. Oh, we got level and short blunt. Something I'll mention since I'm thinking of it. When I was going to run towards the zombie to get him when he came over the fence, it occurred to me I shouldn't be too close to this fence when I do it. Because if you run towards a fence, you automatically vault over it. You don't even have to press E. So if I'm running too close to this fence and I accidentally turn, you jump over it. And that can be dangerous in a fight. So when you're running, watch out for short fences, whether you're up on a roof or on the ground level. Running along a fence or towards a fence can be dangerous because you could accidentally vault it. Pretty sure I have a can opener, but since I can't remember, I'll take it. Abba, welcome in. Glad to see you here. Shalom. Shabbat shalom, yes. You're enjoying both series of Spike? Well, good. I'm enjoying playing both series. Yeah, we'll just let him do his thing. He's going to be in there a while. Of course, it might attract other zombies, but I don't know if I can back this in there or not. Probably not. Doesn't look like there's enough room. Oh, it'll beep too. Never mind. We'll do it this. Nope, we can't access the back. Alright. I'll put these inside. So we have optimal space. Crap, I don't know which stuff it was. Don't need that. Oh yeah, here's something else. I'll pause it. I always forget about this because it wasn't like this in Build 41. But the zombie banging on that door, it hasn't happened yet, but that sound of the zombie banging, it'll make your character get tense and stressed out. like it's starting to make them go crazy. So we don't want to stay here for too long because we're going to get that moodle and it's going to make our fighting even less effective. So basically, if you hear if your character can hear a zombie banging somewhere, you need to take care of it as soon as possible or leave the area because it will cause you problems. Everybody's saying hi to Abba. Let's go get inside and get some water real quick. Even though I've already cleared this, we should be careful. In case a zombie managed to wander in here. Having a lot of trouble with these hanging sinks. There we go. This isn't ideal because these are so heavy. Do I have that extra bag? I do. All right, try to use this. Put the bag in our hand. Click on it to access the inventory. Bag a couple in there. I would fast forward, but I'm a little worried. We can only take 3 at a time. See, we're getting that tense moodle because of the sound. Hey, Smarty, welcome in. I wonder how that zombie got locked in a container. It's probably someone hiding after they got bit. Curtis, a lot of times it's a container party. And this is probably not a very efficient way to get planks, but it's what we have access to right now, so. It's when the banging stops that you have to worry. Little girl, it's good enough source as is. Can't complain about it, especially if you don't have the tools to make it. Yeah. I mean, we have a saw, but it take a while to forge logs. But you're right. The tool you mean is we don't have an axe to cut down trees, so it works, and we're here to learn. So you are correct. Waste not, want not, and all that. Ooh, it's time. And we have a little bit of time. Oh, it's not in my main inventories. Yeah, do it here. Okay. So I moved the watches from my bag to the main inventory because now, if we turn this off, it does all the watches, all the alarms. So, yeah. But I had them in my bag, so it wouldn't let me do it at first. So we'll grab the rest of the planks. We're almost done, and then we'll watch TV real quick. All right, that's all of them in here. There was 2 more on the ground. Grab them real quick. So angry. Something else to note. I left the engine running. I usually do that out of habit because to me, it's more important to be able to jump in the vehicle and drive away instantly instead of worrying about it possibly not starting on the first try. But there are different schools of thought. Leaving it running, the sound of the engine can attract more zombies. So it's a risk if you leave it running that more zombies could show up because they hear the car. But I'm willing to risk that so that the vehicle is ready to drive away instantly if I need to. So you just have to decide which is less scary for you, I guess. As you wait, if the container is locked, then there should be keys to unlock it. Seems to me you took some master keys from inside the building. Well, the container that I was looting was already open. It wasn't even closed, so that one I didn't need a key for, but the other one I didn't have a key for it. I almost backed up again. It's probably not that big of a deal, but I'm going to try not to activate the backup beeper if I can help it. Can I turn around in here? Oh, yay, I can drive. Put these in there as well. Oh, it's full. That's something to notice too. See how tense we are? We'll fix that. Oh, TV. I left it on too, didn't I? Did I miss it? Or is this the day that doesn't have a 6 p.m. show? It's starting to look that way. Oh, wait, there it is. What are we learning? I think I hear a zombie. I definitely hear a zombie. We're going to finish watching our TV show and then we'll go take care of the zombie. Clock on the wall is broken. It is. I have yet to see a zombie have a key to a set storage units that are not part of the main office building. It's good to know. Trapping. We're learning trapping today. Learn to make a trap crate. Awesome. Come on, give us level 1. That'd be sweet. Yay. It's green because we just got it. I think the radio downstairs is on too, maybe? Oh, okay. Well, I also have the radio on the counter on. Now we're sleepy. All right, so we got our learning on. All right, I haven't used the nails yet, so let's put them in a box. So if you right-click on a stack of 100 nails or you have 100 in your inventory, it'll give you an option to put them in a box. I just did that to get rid of the encumbrance. Put them down for a minute. Before we go outside, look for that zombie. I'm going to read. So here's something to note. I want to read something to help get rid of this agitation. If you hover over the comic book, right at the bottom it says recently read. That's because we read it either last episode or previous episode. So if we reread that now, it won't help. I think you have to wait, like, is it 90 days by default? Might be less than that before you can reread it again and get effect. But like this paperback, Stress and Unhappiness, it reduces quite a bit. This book does as well. So we can read one of those. And once we read one of these, it'll also say recently read. So that's why you might want to keep collecting books to get rid of stress and stuff. See, it's gone. Now we can put this back in the shelf until it resets later. We're a little bit tired, but we should probably get rid of the zombie now. I think we're only drowsy. Yeah. See, I wonder if there is some significance of all the clocks reading 10 minutes after 11. I was wondering that before, too. You know, stuff like that, they do it for a reason. There he is. I'm going to ask you to step away from my house, please. There's a couple over there, too. Oh, and one right there. All right, we got some fighting to do. Now, I believe being drowsy reduces your damage, correct me if I'm wrong, y'all, by 10%. And every level of drowsiness that this goes up to being tired and very tired decreases your damage by another 10%. So we're only 90% effective. Correct, says little girl. But that's still good enough to get rid of these guys since they're so close to our house. Let's take care of them. Got our weapon out. Little tap, knock him down. Now, there is a button for shoving and stomping. I think it's spacebar by default. But when I was pushed him down, I was using I was aiming with the, holding the right mouse button and pushing with the left mouse button because the zombie was close enough to me. So when they get within a certain range, if it's within your weapon's minimum distance, your character will push instead. The only reason I do that is because that's how I learned how to do it. I didn't even know you could use the space bar to push and stomp until like this year. Even weirder. Um, so that's another reason to be careful when zombies are getting close to you, or if you want to use the attack button on your mouse to push them, they have to be within that minimum range for that specific weapon. So if, for example, I'm using a baseball bat, which is a long blunt, they don't have to get as close to me for me to push with the attack button as if I was using a short blade. If I was using a short blade, the zombie has to get really close to you before you can use the attack button to shove. But I think if you use the space bar or whatever you have it bound to, you can push basically on demand or whatever instead of relying on proximity. If that makes sense. Hey, there's a key. I don't know what it's to. I'm going to leave the extra screwdriver. Wasn't there another guy? Those two, they're probably okay for now. Oh, this guy. Come over here to the curb with the rest of the trash. Yo, 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 radio man, welcome. Radio. Do we have any ice cream left? We do. We're not going to be able to eat this later, so let's enjoy it. Not gaining weight. It's calorie-free ice cream. And we're stuffed. So I took care of the zombie. Left the door open. It's only 1920, so we have a little bit of time. We need to bring planks upstairs. Is it still 2 to build or is it still 1 to build a floor? You need carpentry 2 to build the floor too. That's crazy. 1 and 1. All right. I always go the wrong way. So we'll grab a plank. Do. Is there a radio or electronic device on the downstairs? Let me check. I think there was one on the counter in the store, which is in here. Yeah, I don't know if it's on though. It's not on. It's probably the other radio I have on the counter upstairs that you're seeing. We'll open these again, but I don't want to carry them all, so we'll put some of them in here. We only need the one. And I keep seeing fizzle words. Yeah. All right, let's try this. Now if we use the disassemble tool. Well, that takes a long time. There it is. You can see the pegboard downstairs. Now, you don't want to accidentally walk into this. You right click to walk to, you can see these are all green. This one is red because it's not safe to step there. Admiral was right. And since we're going to probably approach it from this direction and walk towards it, I'm going to build it on this side so that we don't accidentally step in. Log fence, click build. There's a hole in the bucket, dear. Yeah. I wonder if that destroys it as an interior space. I don't think it does, but it's okay. So you'll notice as I'm trying to place it, it's just trying to do it in that orientation. Let me unpause it. So basically, once you have it kind of where you want it, even though it's facing the wrong way, if you tap R, it rotates it. And then you can move it to where you want it to be. Now that looks like it's in the wrong tile. But it's letting me do it. So we'll build that. All right. And it shouldn't let me pass through here. No. So now if we right click on that, I don't have the ropes on me, do I? Oh, I do. I need another nail. Dang it. Ugh. I don't remember if it's one or two. It's probably one, but I'm going to take two just in case. So we have two sheet ropes that we made in a previous episode out of curtains. All right. So now we right click on the little fence. There's an option to nail escape rope fabric. I think you need two sheet ropes per level. And since we're upstairs one level, we need two. And I think it's one nail, but I picked up two just in case. So then select it. No. That doesn't look right. On the wrong side. Because this is on the tile. Why didn't it let me build it on this tile? Haven't needed to try it yet? Okay. Well, now we all learned something. Climb over. It wouldn't say that, right? It would say, like, use the escape rope or something. I think it's in the wrong tile. Because normally the sheetrope would hang down on this visible side. It's hanging down behind it. And if we look at it, it looks like it's on the wall was built on top of the empty tile, which was kind of weird. I'm going to take the rope off. Drop those on the ground. Did I lose the nail? Looks like it. Still have one on here. You don't get the nail back, huh? Maybe something below is obstructing it. Even for a sheet rope? Okay, I'll put it back on there. Let's try. Gotta have the sheet ropes in your inventory. We're not over encumbered, so we'll be all right. Huh. So the graphics just look a little off. We should be able to use E as well. And there is a chance you can fall, especially if you have muscle strain or your arms are tired. So you can walk up to this and press E. I think it's hold E actually. And she'll climb. But sometimes I struggle to get the position right. I'm not facing it quite correctly. So I think that's why they give you the option. If you can actually right click on the rope, there's an option to climb it as well. So if you want to be certain you're going to climb it, and we see we're getting muscle strain from climbing the rope. You can right click to be sure. I wonder if I can do it from here. So then she'll walk right to it as well. So look, she's getting tired. I've never fallen from a sheet rope before. I want to try it. Do you get hurt? Like you'd have to be high up, right? Look, she's struggling. Wow. We're not going to be able to go to sleep if I keep doing this. Severe pain. All right. I do want to see her fall, though. You hurt easier when exhausted? Oh, great. I think there's a way to cancel while you're climbing, but I don't know the commands. I'm not going to risk it then. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get back over this. I don't think anyway. Let's try it. Oh, you did it. Good job. She'll sleep tonight. I guarantee it once we get past the pain. All right. Let's get cleaned up first. I think I had some pain pills somewhere. There they are. Now we could just wait for the pain to go away, but we're in agony and we want to go to sleep. So since we have pain pills, we could take them. Sit down and think about what we've done. And that's it here. Right click on the painkillers, choose take pills. Right now we're in agony. Never take the pain pills with alcohol. At least not booze. I don't know about beer. I wouldn't risk it. Still in severe pain. The pain brings tears to your eyes. It's hard to go on. Let's take pills again. I don't know how fast they kick in. Sinister Zomboid. I came across this Project Zomboid live stream, so I marked it on the map. Thank you for stopping by. I was wondering, I almost checked in with you because I hadn't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well, sir. Yeah, we still have a little bit of pain. We can get it down to just pain. We should be able to sleep. All right. Can I do it from here? No. Maybe it has to be minor pain for us to sleep. Okay, so now we're at minor pain. If we right click, we can sleep. So as long as you're no higher than minor pain, you can go to sleep. Hopefully she sleeps through the night. Woke up with more minor pain. You should set up the base so the entrance exit is smooth. Then block the stairs with the car before the helicopter shows up. Oh, I moved him to my backpack again. I'm like, what the heck? Main inventory. On and off and on. Try to watch the radio too. You should set up the base so the entrance and exit is smooth. And then block the stairs with the car. Smooth as in easy to get in and out? Or like smooth walls, I'm not sure what you mean. Today, humidity 24%. Still clear skies though. Clear skies. Light fog. I keep waiting for it to say air activity, but it's not. When it does, I'm going to try to pause it next time. When it shows up. So it looks like we're clear for another day. Today and probably tomorrow, no helicopter. The cooking show, yay. Smooth so you can get in and out quickly and safely without climbing over. Got it, got it, got it. Let's see, who would ever think of climbing up and down a rope would be so painful? Just like in gym class. I wasn't really paying attention to what XP we were getting, but I think we're done here. There we go. All right, 6:20 in the morning. Well, then this was a bad escape idea since we have to climb over a wall. But to build an actual fence, I still right click on the ground to build stuff. I don't think that's ever going to go away. So, wall frame. requires 2 planks, and then the wooden wall. So it's going to be 4 per section, so we have nowhere near enough. What we can do is start boarding up the place. And then use the car. Like Adam was saying. I guess we don't have to board up downstairs. We're not too worried about it right now. So I guess, like Admiral said, I can just build the tiles around so we don't have to climb over the wall. So I'll need 3 planks to do that and 3 nails. I need to put like a bright sign that says exit so I know which way to go. Use this extra bag to make it a little lighter. Oh, that's what I was going to show earlier and I forgot. Yeah, let's get one more plank. Something to note here. So I have 4 planks on me. I have 2 in this bag and I have 2 in my main inventory. The ones from the bag, if I drag them to the ground to drop them, look how long it takes. Because she has to pull them out of the bag first into her main inventory and then drop it. But the 2 that are in our main inventory, if we drag those, she drops them instantly. So if you think you might have to drop something quickly, try not having it in a bag. Just thought I would mention that as well. You only need 3 of these. But I'm doing it to reduce encumbrance. So. Google says you can change sheetrope climbing direction using W or S. Oh, you try that too. Oh, forgot the bag. So it drops it because I went through the window, so we'll just have to pull it into our main inventory for now. It'll be heavy for a moment. And then we can right-click it, equip it secondary. Walk 2 so we don't get hurt. Oh yeah, I was going to build these here. So we're going to make this so that we don't have to walk around, or I should say, we don't have to climb over the wall. I'm going to do it for the sake of learning and progress. But if it was my real base, I would never build it like that because I think it would be ugly and it would bother me. But it's okay. Sometimes you just have to do these things. We only need 2. I don't know why I was thinking 3. Now, I don't know if this works like the walk 2. So I don't want to accidentally walk off the corner. So we're going to go ahead and walk here first. And then build that there. I would go from the south side of the garage to the south bedroom window. Oh my gosh. Should have read that first. From the south side of the garage to the south bedroom window. But you can't build outside that. Oh, build from this side. I see. All right. I see what you mean. What if it was a full balcony with railings? Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. You're saying build here. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it looks like. We're learning. We're gaining carpentry XP, so I'm okay. Let's go this way. It'll be faster. Yeah, you can. Look at that. Let's climb to the bottom and try it. Oh. Now, hold on. I dropped my bag to climb up, but not to climb down. Equip secondary. Right click. Climb sheet rope. Drop your bag. Push S to go back down and get it. Drag it to our main inventory. Oh, you can do it. All right, so now if we put this in our secondary again. So you can climb down a rope with a bag in your hand, but you can't climb up a rope with a bag in your hand. Good to know. Very good to know. I never would have guessed that. So what do we come down here for? 4 more planks. And 5 more nails. 4 more nails. Maybe those will fit my other bag. No, there we go. Not much better. That's okay. Probably can't climb the rope with this, so we'll go this way. Getting a workout, that's for sure. That's probably why you have rope burn now. Hello, girl. You always drop your secondary if you climb walls, rope, etc. Apparently not going down. I think sheet rope rules have been changed so that you cannot climb with a generator and it has other effects. Ooh. Also good to know. Now I have to try to jump out of a window with a bag, see what happens. I guess I just did it. Never mind. So we're going out here. Do not fall off. We don't need I don't want to be demonstrating first aid and broken limbs. Here. Here. That one. And here. All right. I didn't grab the nails, did I? I'm just destroying my body here. I think sheet rope rules have been changed. Oh, yeah, I read that. I'll get it up when we come back. This is another reason to always carry, if not a couple of sheet ropes, at least a nail so that you can make sheet rope. If you get trapped on a higher floor, like the second floor of a building, you can throw an escape rope out the window. So it's always good to carry a few nails. Click to build. Don't do it. So we'll build one here. And here. I would put an extra tile west of the window for safety. Oh, so you don't accidentally step off? Good idea. Then put a piece of furniture on that tile to help guide myself to the window and not fall off the west edge. Got it. Make sure you have a hammer, nails, and enough sheetrope. Makes sense. Okay, so let's see if this does what I expected to do. Watch this. I'll build this one. Now notice there's no floor there, and this is why. Did I use a nail though? No, I did not. Okay, this is what's happening. So started here. I was able to build this one. Right. I was able to build this one, and then after I built that, I walked here. And I was able to build this one, but I couldn't build this one. And it's because when we're standing on this tile, well, first of all, we were standing here. I could reach all these tiles surrounding me, the 3x3 grid. So I was able to build this, pulling the planks from the one I'm standing on. When I was here, I was able to build this one because I can reach the planks here because they're one tile away. But when I was standing here, crafting menu will let you, well, it's not showing me now. Let's back up here. When I was standing here, I initiated the build. And I'm showing you this for a reason. I can initiate the build here. Click here. It's an option to do a wooden floor. Click build, and it shows you can build it. The reason it's showing I can build it is because right now my character's standing within reach of those planks. But when I click to build, I walk away from those planks and I can't reach them anymore. So she'll go through the animation as if she's building, and nothing appears because I didn't have the wood accessible while I was building this floor. It won't let me do it now because I can't see them. If I walk back here, it'll let me do it again because it says, yeah, you can reach it. So the main reason I'm explaining this is I forget who it was. Was it Mr. I don't remember who it was. It was a streamer recently. They were building floorboards in the dark. And they walked over to do this. They saw the animation was complete. And because it was too dark, they didn't see that there was no floorboard there where they just built it, the animation completed. They walked, stepped off, and I think they broke both their legs because they were carrying a bunch of weight. So the other way to verify this would be to, again, before you step, use the walk to. And if it's red, don't step there. Or just make sure that you can reach all the materials you need to build that. If you don't have the nails on you, when you reach that section, you won't be able to build it. Wow, I've never seen that in Build 41. Move the planks closer to the edge square. Yeah, you can do that as well. Most people would just put up fencing, but I plan for rare loot and nails are scarce. Yeah. Yep. So since it popped into my head, I thought I'd point that out. Just because your character does the building animation doesn't mean it's complete. Or if you do that, it doesn't mean it's a bug. Like if that happens to you, it doesn't mean it's a bug. It just means you walked away. You probably walked away from the materials Probably the best way to handle it is just to carry everything you need, but sometimes it's too heavy. And Admiral suggested building another one on the other side of the window, so we'll have to go get another plank. We'll just go this way. It should let me climb over from here. Will I ever learn? Probably not. Might as well go this way, I guess. Nail. While we're in here, we might as well grab. Admiral was suggesting a table or something. Walk through this chair. Let's by the window. That's not a good test. Most chairs you can walk through, but some of them you can't. Okay, so this one actually blocks path. So we could use this chair. Yes, the extra floor tile is so that when you are in a hurry or it's dark, you don't overshoot the window and step off. Yep, it's a good idea. So we will go out this window. Again, I just double check because I'm paranoid. But that tile is green. So we can step out. We already have the plank and nail on us. So we'll do crafting, wooden floor, build. It's going to look weird with the chair sticking up, but that's okay. Then we'll do place. I'm going to put this chair here. Like so. Oh, it didn't show up above the roof. Cool. So I'm not over encumbered, so I should be able to walk. Can't walk through the chair. And Admiral makes an even better point because you can't even see if there's a floor there or like where the tiles are. So in this case, it would be extremely easy to walk to overshoot it. Like in the daytime, you probably wouldn't because you could, if this roof wasn't here, you could see the tiles, but you can't even see the tiles now. So this is awesome. We have a couple ways there. All right. So we got to think if the helicopter came right now, the danger would be if we were seen, zombies might come up this staircase. So we can decide, do we never want to go out this way? We don't have to go down these stairs. So we could block the top of the stairs, or it's probably the easiest thing to do. Or we can block the windows and doors. We can barricade them with planks. I think which would be better. Because if we put something at the top, the zombies could still reach the top and start banging on the furniture. It might be more difficult to run outside, go around the building, come up the stairs, and fight them at the top of the stairs. It'd probably be easier to have them at the door banging at the planks or banging at the window planks here. Coming up the top, I guess it'd be kind of difficult to fight them right here. It would be risky for sure. I always wondered why the devs even bother placing wall ladders but make them unusable. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Stepping out onto a ledge manually is different than using walk to. Your character uses less space using walk to and has no chance of falling off. Good to know. Manually climbing out, your character uses more space and can fall off the edge. I didn't know about the falling off the edge part. Oh, that's right. I was going to use the car to block it. Well, let's do that. I forgot about that. Can you disassemble the stairs? So, because it was map generated, the only way to get rid of these stairs is with a sledgehammer. However, if you build stairs, you can disassemble those. I only learned that fairly recently. I think that was this year as well, which is good to know because sometimes you want to build stairs to get up somewhere and then take them down again. So as long as you're building them, you can disassemble. Little girl walk to's one weakness is that it can't distinguish when a corner is missing. Yeah, we were talking about that the other day. That is a hard lesson to learn too. All right, so the stairs are effectively blocked. And now if we need to get upstairs, we can use this. So ideally, I leave that gate open. Ideally, we should probably block. We should lock these. Well, they can't open them. Never mind. Because we would probably use this door to get out and the gate to get out. So we could barricade this door and not use it anymore so they don't come in here and ruin our day. I mean, the doors should be sufficient to stop them because if we hear them, we need to go outside and kill them. But I guess if the helicopter event's going on, that might not be ideal. Just a lot of windows and doors to barricade if we're going to seal the bottom floor. I just don't know if it's worth it. Are there any snacks in that? Because potentially, if the helicopter event happened and zombies swarm the building, they're going to break these doors and windows to get inside the bottom floor, and we'd have to clear it at some point. They can still get through the barricades too. It just takes longer. We'd have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This door will be 8, 9. And I don't think you can even barricade garage doors, can you? I don't think you can. So the garage doors would be the weak spot, although it would take them a while to get through it. Plus, they can see us through here. Which is actually kind of good, because if they're banging on the door, we'll see which one they're at. We can go out the other one, unless they're at both. I don't know. You think I should barricade the other doors and windows? I don't think it's necessary, but park the cars on the inside of the garage doors. I would, but these mechanic lifts are problematic because I think they look cool, but they're not practical because you can't move through them. If they were lined up properly, but see, the door is 3 wide, and although this is only 2 wide in the middle, and then this post lines up with this section of door, so you can't properly park. Like the car will hit it. They really should redesign these so that they fit the doors so you can back in under them, but that's just my opinion. Otherwise, we could try to get the sledge and sledge these out, but I think it would look terrible because it's not going to break everything. You'd probably get rid of this pylon here and this one, then you'd have this piece over the top. So it looks cool, but it's not functional. Maybe this one? That might work, although it's only 2 wide as well. You could try it. We'll have to back either way, so whether we're leaving or getting inside the house, we'll back in. It's not really letting me back through there. Nope, not gonna work. It's a shame. Park the cars long ways on the outside of the garage doors? No, that's not a bad idea. Try not to scratch up my pretty van. It's time for TV. We'll have to get vehicles we don't care about, ultimately. See if this worked or not. Yep, and he doesn't like the beeping. Got some friends coming from all over. I am gonna have to I'm gonna have to reconsider this van. I love it, but man, that beeper is noisy. I wonder if it's as loud as a horn. Be great if we could get that dart going. It would be really quiet. Could be. That way you can still use the garage doors and step into the car. Oh yeah, that's a good point too. I know there was another zombie over here. Use the other car from the backyard instead and use something else to block off the stairs? Maybe. Might go get another car though. Where's that other zombie at? You should watch something boring to help fall asleep. Watching Snow Beetle might not work. Who's trying to fall asleep? Oh, I missed it. Gonna lurk some more Snow Beetle. I'm trying really hard to fall asleep. I've been seriously fighting insomnia. Well, I appreciate the support. Have you tried the, I don't know what it's called, the soldiers relaxing every muscle in your body technique? I think I mentioned it before, but I don't know if if you were watching that day. It was a while ago. That's how I go to sleep when I can't. You literally have to focus on relaxing everything. And when you focus on that and you're breathing, you forget everything else that's keeping you awake. Of course, unless it's some other reason the insomnia is happening. I mean, where did that other zombie go? Don't really want to shut. Oh, I'm missing TV. Is there another TV in the building? I'm gonna have to go down there and see what that is. Jolly good, jolly good. Fish and chips. We're learning more cooking. It never stops. We're almost a level 3 cook. Right, that's what I was saying earlier, says SG. It's a cafe radio. Yeah, when you said downstairs, SG, for some reason I was thinking the one that was in the convenience store. So if there's a cafe one, I didn't know that. We'll go find it. Yeah, you're right. I hear another zombie. Wonder if it was that one that I couldn't find. Oh, now I'm getting carpentry. I thought it was a cooking show. Well, that's even better. Oh, Vaco's rolling in. Go find that zombie. Yeah, we'll go this way. Don't see him. Luchador Musque, welcome. Is this Rat Racer Beginner's Guide? It is Beginner's Guide, sir. Welcome back. Oh, wow. Vaco brought a lot of friends. Welcome in, everyone. Hello, Vaco Plays. Not Vaco Plays at work. Thank you for the redirect, Vaco. Catch me up from day 2, please. Let's kill this zombie first. I would never play at work. You are welcome. Wow, you brought so many friends. I know I heard him. I was not imagining it. There he is. I think that's the same one. Come on, hurry up. I don't want you in my yard. Get off my lawn. Fishing line. Ooh. Got those broken glass there. Come on, guy. Alright, we'll go back inside. Slater Day's rated as well. Did I miss it? Or he rated you? Thank you, Slater. Thank you, Bacon. Alright, so this is what we did this run, Luchador. And everyone joining. Admiral Rex showed us that we could hop over this fence. Or this wall. So we went out from this window, got over to the roof. We're trying to get ready for the potential helicopter event. So if we have to hide or run from here, we can come out here on the roof, go down this sheet rope we made, escape rope, head out this door, or even through the garage and grab that van and drive away. And then Admiral suggested building it around this corner so we can exit on this side as well. So we didn't have an axe, so we weren't able to cut down trees to get these planks. But there is a gas station, not a gas station, a mechanic shop. We're in Echo Creek, of course. And there is we're here, and there is a mechanic shop here. And this container right here to the east had a bunch of planks in it, so we went and collected all those because we did have a box of nails. So that let us make the floor. And then we just used logs and rags to build that little fence for the rope. I think he went to bed before you started streaming. Okay. He works all day. He's entitled to his sleep. And that's pretty much it. We still don't have an axe. But now I feel a little safer. Oh, and then we parked this sedan blocking the stairs. So now we're just going to use the sheet rope for now. I hate using sheet ropes to access my base. But this is for learning and safety of new players, so it's okay. The stairs are protected. We don't need to go this way anymore. And we have a way out through the garage. Well, through the window, then through the garage. Could it be a little safer? Yes, but I think we're going to need to build walls to do that. And or barricade. Barricading the windows downstairs really isn't going to protect us anymore. We just have to clear it if it gets filled up. And eventually we'll add more walls, making it even safer. You have 2 cars? Yeah. We're burglars, so we can take whatever car we want. Is there a basement? There is. I went down there, but I don't remember if I took everything out or not. Oh, I probably can't get there now. Never mind. We'll go this way. Morning, Shawshank. Fresh cooked. Eat that. Half an egg. Who eats half an egg? I know I went down here. I just don't remember if I took everything. Probably not. It was probably very heavy. God smiled at me, book. Wait a minute. What was that on the wall? I thought it was an intercom system, but it's paper. SG, can you safely drop down from the garage roof to the top of the van? I think you'll go right through the van. I don't think you can land on top. But we can certainly try it. There are various tools down here. Nothing spectacular. Hunter watching very good. Yes, thanks to Bakio and Slater. And for everyone that did join, we'll go over this real quick. The purpose of this series is a survival guide for newer players. Although the experienced players like to hang out in the chat and they help me learn and teach. This is because I've a lot of times in this Project Zomboid subreddit, I'll see people, pleading for help because they can't survive more than a few hours, if not a day. And they don't know what they're doing wrong, or they're afraid to leave their safe house. And the series is designed to help people get over their fears, conquer their fears, and survive more than a day and well into the future. Just by going over things step by step and maybe covering things that are taken for granted by more experienced players and streamers that you would usually watch. That it's not that they're skipping those things. It's just it does take time to explain every single step, but you tend to miss stuff. It's not intuitive to everyone. Only 20 likes though. Needs more. Thanks, little girl. Yes, every like does help, of course. Much appreciated. So originally we spawned in the trailer park over here. Made a beeline to gas station where we started setting up our base. Because Echo Creek's good for beginners, as some of you know. And this gas station is a great first base because it has everything. Then we went over to Ovo Farms to practice gathering up zombies, leading them away. Eventually got some eggs there and stuff. We found a couple of vehicles. We're driving. I forget what we were looking for. Might have been when I started looking for an axe, but I don't remember why we went south. We went to the farm store to look for an axe. There weren't any there. But that's pretty much the extent of what we've searched so far. And we've just been going over how to do some basic stuff. Surviving, getting past your first day, stuff like that. Helicopter should be here within the next few days. Oh, you asked about the van. Let's find out. I've never tried to drop onto a vehicle. All right. We're not heavily encumbered, so away as much as I can. Still have the painkillers on me. I think helicopter is between 6 and 9. Yes, it is. I didn't know about the time, but the days, yep. And we are currently on day 7, so should be any day now. All right, we're going to step off, see if we land on the van. I don't think we will. I think we'll pass right through it. Hopefully we don't get trapped underneath. Oh, I got scratched anyway. Deep wound. Whoa. I didn't expect that. I wonder if it's because we landed on top of the van. I've never seen that from a fall before. I wonder if it's because the van was there. I don't even know if we have what we need. I don't think we do. I wrecked my pants too. Oh, nope, didn't wreck the pants. That's good. Well, we have a new mission. I don't think I have a needle, so. More learning coming up. That's right. Didn't work. Deep wound needle and thread warranted. Yep, that's our next mission, or maybe finding an ambulance. So we have a deep wound in our leg for the helicopter event. That's fantastic. So it's kind of important that we find a way to stitch that up because, as you can see, we are mobility challenged at the moment. That's not good. We're still losing health too. That is a big problem. We'll go up this way. We should not be losing health. Maybe if I get... It's because it's a deep wound. I know it is. Can I not climb because of the injury? Don't tell me that. Okay. I broke bone first time in game the other day. Almost died. I spent like 3 days healing before I could even make a splint. Still took, yeah. The broken bones are the worst. Actually, keep that open. So it's a problem that heart. I don't even think I have enough food. I ate all the eggs, right? The only way to slow that health loss is to eat now. All right, let me think about this. We have to get it stitched up. There's no way around it. This is how you died? No, we'll be fine. All from one tiny fall. Yeah, I wasn't even over encumbered. Carved bone sewing needle. We don't have the recipe. Okay. So we need to find a needle very quickly without having to fight too many zombies. So first order of business is probably to go grab or go cook a bunch of eggs and get our hunger moodle up so that we can keep the health loss in check and hopefully gain some. We need more bandages. And if I can carry around a ton of eggs to eat while we're looking for a needle, I think we'll be all right. Same happened to me from a one-story fall. Coincidence or maybe deep wound is a Bill 40. I think it is a Bill 42 thing. So we need food, and then we need to go find a needle. You think there would be needles at the laundromat? Can't remember if I've ever found any there before. One of the houses should have it, but we're gonna have to fight a lot. No, I don't have the recipe for the bone needle. I looked at that. Bone needle requires, it also requires level 4 carving, but we have to have a recipe. Maybe you learn it at level 4 carving? Let me get the food first. I'm just going to cook them all. So what we're doing now is we're cooking these eggs because you see this heart noodle, or not noodle, this heart icon. It's shaking, telling you, hey, there's something wrong with your health. If we put our little finger under here, you can see the health is dropping. Yep, it just dropped a little bit. It's going to keep going down until I get that stitched up. However, as long as you're eating and you keep your hunger noodle green, it'll help at least keep it at the same level and not drop anymore. So we're just going to have to keep eating while we're looking for a needle to stitch that up. If I should use the bowl. Thought I had a bowl. Maybe that's the other one. Never mind. All right, green hunger noodle. Too full to eat. Heart stop moving. We're gaining a little bit of health. All right, so I need to get more rags. We'll just wash the bandages we have. When I broke my leg, I just kept drinking until I passed out on repeat. What? Yeah, it will eventually heal. It just takes a long time. It'll slowly turn into a scratch, but we have to take care of it. Sewing kit in a house should be fairly common on default. That's a good point. Limp goes well with the hat. Road trip for a medical center while the helicopter buzzes around. Possibility too. Didn't I just change it? What am I doing? It's because it's a deep wound. All right. All right. We're going to hit some houses, I guess. We'll start the laundromat, though, just in case. I'm curious. Please, no heli. We didn't see air activity, so I think we'll be okay. Like on the radio or whatever. Rip clothes off zombies for thread. I think you have to use tweezers for that if I've heard correctly. And I think you have to be like level 1 tailoring or something. Now again, I could shut the engine off, but we might need to get out of here in a hurry. Plus, the engine, if it does attract them, they should go for the van. So we'll peek out the window or whatever and see if there's zombies around the van. So it kind of keeps their attention instead of them focusing on us. So I'm going to leave it running. I don't think there'll be any in here, but I'm going to look anyway. I don't think they would be inside the washing machines. I just thought that sometimes you find them in laundry rooms and houses. Maybe the loot table is the same. We're going to run out of eggs pretty quick. I'm not even going to change the bandage for now. We got to keep moving. It's not going to be fun clearing with this leg injury. Sad that burglar profession can't unlock house doors. Yeah. Curtis, it adds character. This house might be too small to have needle and thread, though. Now, ideally, you don't want to be fighting with a limp, but kind of in trouble here. So he's going for the van. I should probably take care of him. I feel like there are less locked houses when you take burglar, but I don't know if that's actually the case. Definitely use that food, but not yet. Hey, Wadman Forever, welcome, welcome. I don't think we need to go in that bedroom right now. You got an injury? Yeah, we were testing stuff to see if we could drop off of the roof and land on the house and drop on the van roof. I didn't think it would work, but I also didn't think we would get hurt trying. It was just singles, one floor. But we got a deep wound dropping onto the top of dropping onto the van, but we didn't land on top of it. We just kind of passed through it. So this is really more of a box van, not a step van issue, not a regular van. But it just popped into my head. So let's say the van was facing the other way, and the driver's side door was obscured. Like right now, the passenger side door, you can't see it. You may not, especially if you leave it running, you may not want to just walk up to the car and get in the driver's seat. You want to go to the side that you can see, because there could be a zombie standing on that side of the van hiding, maybe even sitting on the ground, or even a crawler, maybe. So if you're in a sketchy area, I always recommend on getting inside the vehicle on the side where you can see the door, especially with the step vans, because they really hide zombies well. You killed the snow beetle character. We're not dead yet. We'll be fine. We just got to find a needle. Hopefully I'll find an ambulance. That would be perfect. Let's see if we can find a nicer house. A big house with like a laundry room. Maybe like a big farmhouse. The game just crashed on me. Okay, that was weird. I don't think I checked the old farmhouse, did I? I don't remember. Oh, now I'm losing health even though I have a green hunger boodle. What's happening? Right? Cortman provides. East side of the river has all the nice houses. Oh, these over here? Okay. We'll go ahead and cross this bridge and go up instead of going all the way back. Wonder if it's the pain. Take some painkillers. If that's what's making our heart go nuts. So yeah, these things happen. It's like piggies there. So the important thing is don't panic. Don't give up. Figure out what you need and go find it. Or craft it. If we find an ambulance, I'll be very happy. I think it's probably the hole in your leg that's making the heart meter go nuts. I guess so, but usually it stops when you eat plenty of food. Try to keep this open. I think we're going to miss TV today. I think it's like encumbrance and it drops a certain level and stops. I've heard that, but I'm honestly not sure. Deep Deep Wound has a health cap that will stop the heart from shaking when it falls to the correct level. Okay, well, that's good to know. I was worried we might bleed out, like through the bandage or something. That's still a pretty basic house there. Don't lock up, game. Come on now. All right, this house will do. All right, I'm going to shut the engine off this time. Well, maybe not. We use these fences. We need them. Okay. Now this looks like a very dire situation. It is a little bit. This is the most we've been out for some time now. Very true. Um, so we have at least six to 10 zombies coming. We have an injured leg, so our mobility is a problem. We should still be able to outmaneuver them. The fence is going to be critical here. If we can clear all these guys out, there's a good chance there's a needle and thread inside that house. I could run them over with van too. Really don't want to wreck it though. I should have brought a different vehicle. Now let's see how it goes. It's good. Luckily, they're coming across one at a time. That was a little sloppy of me, but it got the job done. Oh, crikey. It's a lot. All right. What happens when a car's suspension drops to 0? Can you still drive it? Yes. I think it just bounces a lot and has potential to flip over if you run over corpses. The worse the suspension, the more likely you could flip the vehicle. At least that's been my experience. This guy is going to ruin our plans. Oh, come on now. Stop it. Oh, good. He crossed over. All right. Does that one see me? Looks like it. Didn't run too well. He lunged. That could have been very bad. Luckily, I was in the same pile as him. All right. And we're getting tired now. Fantastic. I'm not even going to search them. Let's see if we can get in the house. That suspension also damages the tires more. Really? Wow, I did not know that. Makes sense, though. Idiot. Still didn't hear me, huh? I'm not coming around that fence. Gotta go. Visiting puppies and friends. Have fun petting those puppies. Thank you so much for the redirect. Rest in peace, Spiffos van. Need to find a new daily driver. Rest in peace, Spiffos van. It's a shame. It also increases the chance you damage your gas tank when you run over bodies. Wow. Well, if he's not going to hear me, I guess I'll try to kill him. Crap. Don't path around it. This is called fence cheese, for those who don't know. Oh, come on, man. I know you saw me. Don't play coy. Did I break my ratchet? I did. Place is not in great pain anymore. Sounds like a deal breaker. I'll take it back. I can take some more pain pills. Heard one banging inside the house, too. It's locked, of course. See who's in the backyard. Just a laundry room? Looks like a laundry room. Please have needle and thread. I don't think it's ever inside, though. Inside the washer dryer. How many else there are? How many other zombies? Just that one? Sounds like more. Um, Well, this is a little risky, but we gotta get this stitched up, so. Hopefully it won't be the Brady Bunch inside. Most of them are probably upstairs. I don't think you ever find them in the kitchen, but I'll look anyway. I take the ball. Stand halfway up the staircase and spam Q and then back down. Yeah, it was exposure survival VHS. Take that. I might take this one too for being bored. So the zombie that had the key, that should be the key to this house because he died in here. She died in here. Whew, that was close. I didn't see it at first, so I thought it was clear. Ugh. It looked clear for a second. That was scary. I don't remember if I have backup glasses for this character yet, so let's take these. You can tell by the hovering over the key. Oh, that's true. So we go into the keychain. That's this one right here. The door turns orange. Just like Curtis said. I'm like standing at the top of the stairs while I'm eating. Check the hallway first. All right. Paint. No. Please, please, please. Someone get Oh, we might be saved. Needle and thread, y'all. We are saved. Trying my first spiffle run as 1 strength, 0 fitness lumberjack. SG, thank God. Good luck, beetle of snow. Okay, so this is how we do this, y'all. We're going to take the thread, put in our main inventory. We don't need 3 needles, but I'm going to take them all anyway. We don't have to sit down, but I'm going to, because that's what I would do in real life. I think I have. Okay, so I have alcohol wipes. All right. So first thing we do, well, let's eat some eggs. What's our health looking like? All right, we're okay. And we'll just do it. Our health is high enough. So make sure you have the needle and thread in your main inventory. They can be in your bag too, but then your character has to take them out. It takes longer. Muldrow spawn too. Oh, wow. This is going to hurt. Yeah. Yeah, Beetle of Snow. Are you going to stream your adventure, Ass Admiral? So we right click, remove bandage. As you can see, it shows deep wound infected. So first we're going to right click and disinfect it using the alcohol wipes we have. You could also use a bottle of alcohol or bourbon, I think. The ones I can think of. So we've clicked disinfected, but it's disinfect, but it still shows infected because it takes a little while to clear. We have heavy pain and a deep wound. Right click, do stitch, needle and thread. Sounds absolutely disgusting. So now if you look on the body, on the leg, see a little stitch. Stitches there on the leg. Right click on it again. Now, I've heard this both ways. Some people say you're not supposed to cover it, and some people say you are. I still don't know, to be honest, but I'm going to cover it anyway because it makes sense to me. So we're going to right click. We're going to use bandage, clean one. Now watch, our health is starting to go up. Well, it was. Maybe I have to eat something. Let's get our green hunger noodle back. Now our health is going up. All right. So it is bandaged. Now the most important thing is look how much better we can move. Pretty much normal because we stitched it up instead of having a deep gaping wound on our leg. Disaster averted. Beetle Snow doing solo first to test. Luchador says Muldrow is Loot City. I love it. A hoarder's dream. Not in the Spiffo rat race. Not on 16X though. Oh, okay, you'll be fine then. Helicopter, did you hear it? If you cover the stitch with a bandage, it will never heal, and you can grind skill by changing the bandage. Thanks for telling me that, because I could use that in the rat race. Walking on glass, stitching up your feet. Interesting. So maybe I should leave it off so it heals faster. In this case, we can do that. I mean, it's not going to hurt anything. Yeah, we're still able to move and everything. I don't know if we have an all, so we'll take one of those. Might as well loot the house while we're here. Painkillers? We just happen to need some of those. Is there anything in here I wanted? Not really. Maybe the knee pads. Would they look purple. Will they match my boots? Wow. They have smiley faces on them? No way. That's not smiley faces. It looks like smiley faces though. All right. Beret and underpants. I think I'll pass on those. I know I looked at these already, but I don't remember because I was just looking for a needle and thread. Paint. I'm gonna mark this because we might want paint at some point. We might as well go grocery shopping while we're here. Get us some dinner. It is getting late. Oh, I don't think I have one of these can openers. We'll take that. Rolling pin will cook eventually. Can of peaches. Taking all that. Taking all this. Cleaver. Lay knife. Hurry up and get to the car before we collapse from weight. Oh, crap. Okay. Zombie's approaching. See how he's hidden behind that van? He's not quite up against it so you can see the top of his head, but if that was a step van, you would not be able to see that zombie there. I don't know if you stitch your feet if you can move at normal speed. Oh. An off arm or other body part might be better. You could test here by stitching a foot wound. Feel Snows' fog? Oh no. So we are extremely or very overloaded. So if we're gonna fight this guy, I need to drop stuff. Last time it was with the logs, but in this case, probably gonna drop our bag, although we have a lot of stuff on us. Could be all this stuff. How much does the bag weigh? $10.55. Yeah, that'll work. So we'll just drop the bag and then come back and get it. 5 FPS cheese, oh my. You're gonna start turning it off? We're still a little bit over encumbered. Weird. I must have misread it. Yeah, my leg's just fine, zombie. Don't you worry about it. We're a bit tired. Oh, I can't equip the bag while I'm walking? Really? Again, there could be a zombie right there, so let's get in on this side. Disaster. We want to check that Knox van. Probably has bourbon in it. Probably a good van, too. Ah, don't crash into the light pole. That would be bad. We're just going to leave this right here for now. Oh gosh, don't do that. No, no, no. I'm afraid to climb it now because I don't want to get another deep wound from falling. Go this way. Just move the car and risk it for now. Oh, I should probably shut it off. Food put away. Pretty sure you can climb a single-story sheet rope with no trouble. Well, I was super encumbered though. No, doesn't that affect it? Because I was so encumbered, I was afraid I was going to fall. Maybe that's not a thing. Keep bowl, painkillers, we'll eat some of these eggs. Always best practice to be cautious in Zomboid. Stay afraid, stay alive. Very true. I don't know if we could catch anything on the TV. See what it says about tomorrow with the radio. I never went downstairs to check with the other one. Clear skies tomorrow. Oh, cool. So we got to watch Exposure Survival late because the TV was off. Like the Admiral, I think the Admiral said that. Someone did. All right, so it shouldn't be a helicopter tomorrow either. Ooh, we got level and foraging. Sweet. TV doesn't rot your brain. The TV is off when the show starts. You get more time. Yeah. I just didn't know if there were TVs on in those houses, those neighborhoods we were driving through. I was worried about it. Apparently, we didn't pass any TVs that were on. I think that's it. Yeah, it's some gemstone commercial. Cleaned up. All right, what else can I unload here? That's not the living room. Put the needle and thread in the bathroom. Rolling pin. We'll keep the can opener on us and put the knife here. Actually, I don't have a knife on me. I guess I should keep that on me for now. Meat cleaver there. I think the rest is okay. We need a bigger bag. Yes, first said kill has a duffel. Very cool. That's a good deal. What was the other device on in the house? Oh, I forgot to check it. Do it now because I'll forget again. There it is. All right, I only had 5% battery left. It was almost dead anyway. Since I just did it, I'll point this out. Let's say you're in the driver's seat. You look at the seating chart. We haven't really gone over the car seating chart. But if you look, you see how the passenger side for door number 2 is the blue door is missing? That's because it's blocked by the stairs. It's the front passenger side. However, we're in the front seat. If we need, let's say, because we're right here in the driver's seat, if zombies were coming here, we need to escape right away. You can hit Z to bring up the seating chart. Click this door. I've seen people, they'll click the seat first, but you don't have to do that. You can slide across the seat and go right out the door by clicking the door. Like that. It's a faster way to get out of the car in an emergency. We can do it here too. So whichever side is clear, that's the way you do that. We're not over encumbered, so I'll put this back into place. Turn my alarms on. Actually, it's not going to work on the ones in my... Oh, I threw them in the freaking cabinet. Right. I need to favorite them so I don't do that anymore. Did I not put them in there? favorite, favorite, and favorite. We'll set the one on our watch for the morning. And then one of these. I think we're almost done with TV anyway, but and then this one, that was for the afternoon. This one will be for the evening. There we go. No, that's wrong. All right, now all of our watch alarms are set. Ooh, I'm at 3.5 hours. Ooh, time flies. I think this is where we're going to wrap it up. We'll stop here for the TV in the morning. Let me see if I can find someone streaming Project Zomboid live right now. To transfer all of you fine people too. It's Friday night and no one is streaming Project Zomboid. What the heck? You think a zombie would date me? It's not even a deal breaker at this point. Stretching your legs sometimes like drunk. I should. You're right. Looking like you'll get to save the helicopter event for another episode. Yeah, it'll probably be next episode. Like as soon as we watch TV, it'll be time. I have no one to send you guys to. What a bummer. You didn't almost get me killed. This is about learning. It's okay. Let me just see if I can find someone that isn't on my sub list. I don't usually find anyone, but we'll try anyway. That's okay. Breakfast time now. Maybe I could move past the whole undead thing eventually. You could. Live. Snow Beetles streaming. Source Bandits. What's that? Friday night stream Project Zomboid Build 42 modded. Let me see who Source Bandits is. 68 subscribers. Let me click on their video real quick to see how it sounds. I don't know how loud it'll be. Bear with me. Oh, Sinister Zomboid dropped in on them. All right. That's good enough for me. Let's see if Source Bandits, if they have their redirects turned on. Wolfgar should be streaming. I didn't see him on there. That doesn't look right. Source Bandits, is it case sensitive? Source Bandits does not have redirect privileges turned on. Okay. Who else? If not, ask him to turn it on. Well, the problem is I don't think they can do it very quickly on the fly. If they, chances are, if they don't have it on, they probably have to figure out how to do it. I don't know if I could walk them through it. It's kind of a challenge. Who's this person? 3 subscribers. Toshikin Games. Hmm. See if they have theirs turned on. Come on. That's the problem. If you don't know you're supposed to turn it on, I wish YouTube would turn it on by default. Or people don't know that they can't receive redirects. Some of these aren't in English, so I don't want to send you to streams you may not understand. $47 subscribers. I don't know. They're not talking. There's no chat. Sorry, guys. You don't have to stick around if you don't want to. I just like to send you somewhere else if I can. Who's this person?
Befürchtung gehabt. Warte mal. Hat er noch einen Zombie geschrien?
Oh, German maybe? Darn it. Everybody on the other side of the world. Let's see who this person is. Sanuki?
เหมือนที่มุ่งหน้าไปหลุยวิว
Nope, not English. Sorry. All right, Zelcast, we'll try, even though they're not talking. You could always wish us into the cornfield. It is Zelcast underscore. Got nothing. All right, I'll send you to a non-English speaker just for the heck of it. You can decide if you want to stick around or not. See if the German guy. No way I'll remember how to spell that. We'll do a copy paste. Nope, forget it. I can't find anybody. Here's some cookies. I should just make a video. Be sure to do this one simple thing to receive YouTube redirects. All right, well, I guess I'm going to have to give up here. I'll try one more. Those aren't Zomboid. What is this one?
Паровозы. А где он?
Мгм.
115
семерки.
subscribers. Yeah, we'll just do this. See if this one's unlocked.
Так, я, короче, отказался собирать помады и всякую такую хуйню. Меня бесит уже их таскать.
А у меня нету его. Он, значит, у меня чем-то перекрывается.
All right. That's all I found. Nobody has their redirect turned on. So I'm going to have to leave you guys to it. So thank you everyone for stopping by to check out the stream. I appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to hang out with us in the chat. Thank you for all the likes and all the laughs. We have 22 likes today. Apologies to Jacksepticeye. We ran out of time today. I'll be sure to get him on the stream soon. Until next time, safe journey. Keep on keeping on and keep on surviving. Enjoy the rest of whatever you have left, day or night. I'll see you all tomorrow. Yeah. Until then, you can always watch some of my other videos. I can't redirect you there, but I would if I could. And thank you for the redirect Vaco Plays and Slater Days via Vaco Plays. Good game. Night, everyone. And take care. Bye. Love you. Bye. Good luck as a mod tester. Ooh, thank you.